What's Coach Henry like now that you've been able to get out in the field with him?
He's a ball of energy. I love what he brings, and it's just been fun working with him. He has a good aspect that I like, and yeah, I love Coach Henry.
Chase mentioned yesterday that you're still trying to do the vegan thing, but you maybe added some eggs. How's that
I
going
have,
for you?
yeah, no. So I went vegan there for, like a year and a half, almost 2 there, and I missed out on the meat. I missed out on all of that, but I added eggs back recently just so I can get the protein in and stuff. But yeah, no, it's been going solid.
What's the most difficult part of trying to be a vegan and still play Big Ten football, I guess?
Well, I'm not vegan anymore. I'm more so vegetarian. But the challenges with that were, I mean, definitely like staying on top of the protein source for sure, because you're getting it from like beans and lentils and stuff like that. So being able to balance that, and obviously you're going to be getting a lot more carbohydrates. So it was just the protein source that I found the biggest issue, and that's why I eventually made the change early this off season.
Has it been hard this summer living with Chase, and he's gone back to me?
What's that?
Has it been? Chase has gone back to me. And it's been hard living with him.
Gone back to.
I mean, he's Chase.
Oh,
your
oh,
brother.
yeah.
He's your roommate.
Yeah. No. It was. Yeah, sorry. You're saying because he went back to.
Yeah, he went back to eating.
Oh
meat.
yeah, no. It was tough there for a little bit. I mean, watching this guy eat everything that I want to eat, but no, we're just back on the same page.
Why is that something you guys wanted to do?
What's that?
Why is that something you guys wanted to do?
So we went into quarantine. It was we just had so much time that I did a little research myself, and I saw the benefits from it, and eventually just taking the jump to go for it, because, I mean, you have all this time. We weren't actually coming back for football. Who knew like what the season was gonna be like too, with COVID and all that. So we just made the leap and we went for it, and we tried it out for a year, and we both had our different views on it and how it worked for each other. So obviously it's not right for us. Maybe it's right for other people, but that's why we are now both back to.
So were you a vegetarian before, or is that?
No, it's just something we picked up on. Yeah.
Right. So like now you are a vegetarian.
I
you
am.
say.
Yep.
Why'd you decide to do that? Why does that work for you?
Because it allows me to get the protein sources from eggs, and more of like the milk protein. So.
But you're not going back to meat.
No.
Why not? Like, why is that? Work for you?
I mean, I'm just trying it out. It's what works for me.
Yeah,
What works for me might not work for you. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try it out. It's been feeling great so far. So.
You mentioned communication. How's the chemistry with you and Quan working out? It seems like you guys have really had fun.
Yeah, no, me and Quan. I mean, Quan's my guy. I've been working back there with Derek too, and a bunch of the other guys. So, I mean, that's something I'm excited for, because I mean we're all year 4 guys, and we've had this year to develop all together. Sorry about that. And communication part has been huge, because I think in the past that's something we've lacked on, and it has obviously gone against us in a few ways. So being able to communicate with the defense and everybody as one, so we can be a unit together.
And I wanted to ask you what you thought Prather brought to your room.
Prather's, yeah, no, I love what Prather brings. He's a hardworking guy. My favorite thing about him is he's the same guy every day, and he's going to come to work. He pushes me. He pushes the entire room. He pushes all the DBs, and he's a great piece in that defense.
How much hitting have you guys been doing? Is it different than what you've done in training camps past?
We've definitely been hitting more. That's Coach B's philosophy. Obviously, it's smart. We have to stay on it. I think the biggest thing that Coach B emphasizes is staying on our feet. So obviously, we're going to thud up. We're going to, in the box and that, but staying on our feet, keeping guys healthy, so we're not injured going into the season.
Yeah,
So
you're not
keeping
taking guys to the
protected.
ground.
No.
But do you see the benefit of that
No,
for
most
you
definitely.
personally?
Yeah,
What's
for
the
sure.
biggest thing? Is it technique and all that?
Well, I mean, it's just tackling something we're going to do on game day. I mean, every single play. I mean, repping that, thudding up, it's just going to help us on game day no matter what. So, I mean, reps in volume equals unconscious competence, so it's just going to happen, right, on game day.
How much more confident are you in your skills defensively, tackling, hitting, because of what you guys have been doing in the spring and now these first few days of camp?
Yeah, no, so we've been working, there's a bunch of tackling drills that we work on, and that's going to really help us translate into the field. So it puts us in different situations to react, and it's like a game-like situation. So it's stuff we're going to see on the field. So on game day, it's all going to translate.
What's this? Sorry to go back to this, but
Yeah.
like, what's this whole diet experiment?
You're on this diet thing.
No,
huh?
yeah, I'm just wondering, like,
Yeah,
why
no,
this
for
is
sure.
something you wanted to pursue, and like what you kind of come through and learned about it.
Yeah, no, I mean, going vegan, it was. I looked at it as a challenge. You know what I mean? I thought going vegetarian would have been too. It would have been too easy, and I'm a guy that loves a challenge, right? So, I approached it and I went 100% at it. Tried everything I could for a year and a half, and it got to the point where I'm like, I'm hurting myself, I think, because I wasn't doing it properly. Like, I'll say this now: you can be a good vegan and you can be a shitty vegan. You know what I mean? So I was more so in the middle, more so. I think I was being more of like the crappy vegan there, but yeah. So that's why I made the change, and obviously, what works for me might not work for other people. So. That's why I made the move to go back to vegetarian and add some eggs back into the diet. Right?
But it feels like you guys are diet nutrition is such a focus for athletes now, and it feels like how big of a resource has Jade been through all?
Jade's been amazing. She really helps us dial into what we need. You know, guys like to experiment with what they do, and she really helps guys guide them in the right direction. As for me, she really helped me hammer into what I needed to do. Obviously, I wanted to be vegan, but she helped me kind of, you know, see the benefits and what I could do with my body, going back to vegetarian and having more of like an animal source.
Did you just eat whatever before that?
What's that? Well, before, I mean, listen, I'm a hard-headed guy, so it's just, I was like, yeah, she's like trying to guide me in a direction. I'm like, man, I don't know, and then it just got to the point where I'm like, hey, like, she's the pro, I'm the novice, I just gotta listen to her.